That is on. Ship is powering up and... Oh, well, this is weird. Alright, so the previous pilot set it so that the pilot's log starts up as soon as the ship starts up. I am turning that off. But, might as well leave a log as well as this is on. So, hello, ship. Do me a favor and don't blow up. I know I called you a clunker, but you know what? Even clunkers have value. Lightly. I mean, at least you'll get me about 20,000 credits at Crux Station. You might be wondering why you're leaving your hangar being piloted by this adorable and skilled Avali pilot instead of your slaver captain. It starts with the primary hangar being blown to shreds. At least, that's what I assume. Because at the time, I was busy being held in the brig. You see, me and my pals were being held prisoner for various reasons. I don't want to go into it, but basically, we were going to be sold into slavery. Kinda sucks. It was honestly looking pretty bleak until the ship started getting blown apart. Yeah. Systems started going down one by one, including the force fields that were keeping us on the cells. Those stupid drones and guards thought we were going to be just good little prisoners and stay in our cells? Yeah, we had other plans. A whole lot of us escaped, and the bigger ones began to turn the drones back into their bits and bolts. I managed to steal a blaster from one of the drones without it even noticing. Being small is pretty useful sometimes. Anyway, some guy in a metal suit started using a flamethrower on another, but I don't remember a lot of the rest of the fight, though, because after I got a few good shots off, one of the guards managed to down me with one of his own. My chest still stings a bit, and I can taste metal. Lucky for me, the other escapees didn't just leave me behind to die. I'll thank them by piloting us away from this exploding ship. Anyway, back in the brig, this crazy-eyed scion had used his abilities to charm one of the guards. He was able to convince the guard that we were all basically friends, and he should let us go. Useful, that. I was reunited with the controller for my HoloLens projectors. Never leave me again. And I cracked my way into the ship's computers. And that's when we all collectively decided that it was time to go as soon as possible. You see, the ship we're in, the Stormhammer, is getting attacked by a Federation Vanguard. So the sooner you boot up, the better. And it's very soon on its way to becoming the former Stormhammer. But the main hangar bay, the one where my old ship used to be in, was completely destroyed and depressurized. So that, not a viable escape route. The only real route we had was to take the deactivated lift and head towards the secondary hangar. It meant going through the med bay, but we'd be able to procure some more med kits on the way. It was kind of a win-win, honestly. So we all formed a truce, and between me and the metal man, we were able to get the lift running. It was kind of a long trek to the med bay, and look, I like to talk to people, so I decided to get to know these misfits that busted out of the brig with me. There was Gene Starwind, the metal guy. He wasn't really a metal guy, but a guy stuck in a metal suit. Not sure why he put on a metal suit, but I can't fault someone for a little bit of curiosity. But maybe next time, make sure the suit doesn't have something that attaches to your spinal cord. The scion I mentioned was Darwin Jammer. Not a lot out of him, but I'm pretty sure he's reading my mind right now. So get out of my mind, Darwin. Get out. He's had the guard under his control. Actually, I think the guard is now dead. Oops. It was maybe not directly controlled, but there was something strange going on there. And then there's also Mariposa, who's actually my height. Can you believe it? Nice to not have to hurt my neck to look up at someone. She's some sort of long-eared species. Not the same species as me, but long-eared, like a laser bunny. But she's got these cybernetic augments, and she pulls baked goods out of nowhere. Good muffins, though. On the other side of the spectrum is Zira. She is big, beefy, purple, and exactly the sort of person I need standing in front of me when the droids start firing again. She's on some sort of ritual to prove herself, but I've seen her cleave a droid in half. That's proof enough to me. Then there's Al-Kalu. She's got a lot of feathers, too, but she's kind of quiet. I'm pretty sure we can get her to open up, though. She was traveling with her tribe when the slavers picked her up. No clue where the rest of her people are. I'm a fan of her feather patterns, though, and her aim. Pretty good. And then there's me, Lucine. Yes, Lucine, not Luxine. Davali never get it right. But you know what? They can just call me Lux. I'm a pretty damn good pilot, if I say so myself. So you are in good claws. I used to work for one of the corps, but that kind of went downhill fast. Look, that's a story for another time when we're not about to blow up. Lucky for us, the medbay was really clear. All the guards were busy dealing with, the ship blowing up. The OZ on duty, one of those healer bots, was not the most helpful ever, but it did let us know that we couldn't get to the hangar through the medbay. The door only came from the hangar to the medbay. Who designs ships like that with only one-way doors? I'm fairly sure that's against some sort of intergalactic code somewhere. Zira wasn't having it, and instead decided to start wrecking her way through the droid maintenance room to get to the hangar instead. I'm not sure which plan that was. It wasn't A or B, so I initiated plan C to try and fool the OZ with a hollow image. It didn't work though, and honestly, I don't really remember the rest of the fight. Look, Aussies are medics, but they also have a really potent tranquilizer on them. And, look, I'm a lightweight. I fell like a brick. Next thing I knew, I was on the hangar floor. Zira was bleeding out next to me, and there was a droid on a hover forklift trying to kill us with it. Mariposa was on top of it trying to stop it, and wasn't having much luck. Alkalu was holding off droids at the front of this ship and keeping some merc pilot from stealing it from us, while Jean and Darwin were both trying to beat off other droids. Normally there would have been a boss to control this many droids and actually focus them, but they were acting independently and kinda stupid. Not sure why, but I am not going to complain. But we were in the hangar, and that's what counted. I take Zira with a nano heal from my kit to get her on her feet and bolted into this ship. Now, I'm just gonna ignore most of this pre-flight checklist and get this ship out of here. Alkalu has taken the gunner chair now, and yeah, she has started blasting the forklift droid. Nice shot. Wow, she really does a good shot. I gotta appreciate that. Everyone else is piling in. Where is Mariposa going? Okay, she's taking a fighter ship. Launch sequence complete. We are taking That's a lot of ships out there. And there's the Vanguard. Oh no. Everyone hold on. This is gonna be one banger of a ride.